Al-Aqsa Mosque is the third holiest shrine in the Muslim world where journeys are set out to, and it's also where Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, ascended to heaven from in the night of the ascent. Al-Aqsa Mosque is 144 dunums, including many of the roofed sanctuaries, domes and small domed rooms. Built in the Umayyad era more than 1,000 years ago, the Mosque of the Dome of the Rock as well as Al-Qibli Mosque are the most prominent landmarks of Al-Aqsa compound. In 1967, the Zionist armed gangs and tanks stormed and occupied Al-Aqsa Mosque and raised the Israeli flag on the Dome of the Rock.
When they dashed to the old city and to the Al-Aqsa Mosque, they were numerous. Besides, they were wearing the battalion uniform, and besides they were with the authority of their major generals at the time, especially Moshe Dayan. They entered the Al-Aqsa Mosque and they behaved in a fierce way. Then they were able to have full contact on the mosque itself.
Since Israeli occupied it, Al-Aqsa Mosque has been experiencing a lot of risks and assaults that aim to destroy the mosque and build the alleged temple instead. Therefore, the Israeli occupation seeks to evacuate the mosque of Muslim worshippers to strip it of its Islamic character and turn it into a sacred place for Jews. Since Al-Aqsa Mosque has been occupied, Israeli excavations under the mosque have been undertaken, as such excavations are the oldest risks to Al-Aqsa Mosque. Such Israeli excavations are looking for any archaeological evidence that might prove the existence of the so-called Jewish temple in the place of Al-Aqsa. However, all the archaeologists confirm no evidence was found that might prove such claim. The decades-long continued excavations under Al-Aqsa Mosque weakened its foundations, which may cause collapse of the mosque. Moreover, the Israeli occupation continues digging several tunnels and building synagogues under Al-Aqsa Mosque.
First of all, the Israeli government, they dig a lot of tunnels underneath the Al-Aqsa compound. The purpose of these tunnels is to Jewdize the Aqsa, underneath the Aqsa, to provide a place for brainwash for the visitors, to show them that the basement or the bases of Al-Aqsa belongs to the second temple, as they claim.
A lot of the Israeli heavily armed soldiers and policemen stationed at the gates of Al-Aqsa Mosque, where they restrict and fulfill crackdown on the Muslim worshippers, confiscating their IDs and sending them to the police station. Furthermore, the Israeli occupation forces condition the entry into Al-Aqsa Mosque to gender and a determined age. For instance, in the period between May and October last year, the Israeli occupation forces prevented women of all ages to enter Al-Aqsa Mosque and allowed only a certain generation of men to do so. The Israeli occupation closes Al-Aqsa Mosque entirely in the Jewish holidays, allowing only the Jewish intruders into the mosque. The Israeli occupation forces attack the worshippers on the mosque doors, firing gas and stun grenades, beating and arresting many of them.
It's hard because it's a Muslim place. It's for the Muslimin, and I just wish that we could just come in and not have to give our ID, not ask any questions, not being followed. The girls are being followed. The girls are being hit. A lot of girls from the cops. The IDF soldiers also, they hit, they say bad words to the ladies also, and this is not happening in any Catholic places, any Jewish places. Why is it allowed to be happening here? It shouldn't be happening.
With heavy guardianship of Israeli police, dozens of Jews break into Al-Aqsa Mosque on daily basis from the Mughrabi Gate, through which Muslims are permanently banned of coming in or out, as the Mughrabi Gate is dedicated to foreign tourists and Jewish intruders. On weekday mornings and afternoons, Jewish groups including men, women, children and Israeli soldiers, as well as fanatic rabbis, break in the yards of the Al-Aqsa Mosque and go on provocative tours among Muslim worshippers, violating the Islamic sanctity of the place and trying to perform Talmudic rituals and prayers.
The only possibility that we can say is the word Allahu Akbar, God is great. Otherwise, anybody who speak with one of these fanatics will be arrested on the spot and will be taken to the prison or to the court.
Muslim worshippers do nothing in response to the Israeli provocations and incursions except takbir, chanting the word God is great, which disturbs the Jewish intruders. So the Israeli occupation forces arrest and deport Muslim worshippers on charges of disturbing the visitors. Israeli detention excludes nobody, as Israeli occupation forces arrest men, women and the elderly in the yards or on the doors of Al-Aqsa Mosque. Then Israeli occupation forces take them to police stations, where they are charged and handed decisions of deportations, and most times they are trialed for nothing. According to the Israeli deportation decision, the worshipper is not allowed to enter into the yards of Al-Aqsa Mosque for up to several months.
I live in the old city, it's nearby Al-Aqsa Mosque. Actually, I used to come to Al-Aqsa Mosque daily. I used to come to pray and to read the Holy Quran. But now I'm banned of getting to Al-Aqsa Mosque for 3 months. This is not only me, all the women, maybe we are like 10 or 12 women that we've been banned from getting Al-Aqsa. And they claim that the reason that they banned us of getting to Al-Aqsa is because when we are in Al-Aqsa Mosque, we cause mess. And all of this, it's because we say Allahu Akbar. And they say that when we say Allahu Akbar out loud, it's like it's not allowed inside Al-Aqsa.
No assault was registered against the Jewish intruders in Al-Aqsa Mosque. Yet many attacks were registered against Muslim women and men in Al-Aqsa Mosque or on its doors. The Israeli attacks on Muslim worshippers include insults, abuse, beating with batons and hands, and taking off the veils of Muslim women. The Israeli police also fire stun and gas grenades at worshippers, which caused them burns, breakings, and fainting. For example, in last September, the fanatic Jew Yehuda Glick had brutally attacked the elderly Palestinian woman Anwar from the 1948 occupied territories, breaking her hand. Later, an Israeli policeman attacked her and broke her finger of the same hand on the doors of Al-Aqsa.
Israeli occupation closed the 2 foundations, Muslim Women for Al-Aqsa and Al-Fajr. These 2 foundations are responsible for teaching classes in Al-Aqsa Mosque and encouraging Muslim worshippers to come to Al-Aqsa. Actually, Israel has declared numerous foundations that work in Al-Aqsa throughout the last decade. We are there for sure that Muslim worshippers will not be affected by these Israeli policies and will continue to attend to Al-Aqsa and worship there all the time.
Year by year, threat to Al-Aqsa Mosque aggravates, especially in light of having a fanatic right Israeli government in the office that highly supports the fanatic Jews in order to empty Al-Aqsa Mosque and turn it into a synagogue and a Jewish temple. Such risk worsens due to the Arab and international silence, although Al-Aqsa Mosque locates in the so-called East Jerusalem, which the international law defines as an international area.
We have to say that Al-Aqsa Mosque is not only for Palestinian Muslims, it's for all Muslims all over the world. So Muslims should really take a position. They should express their feelings. They should do anything they can for Al-Aqsa Mosque, because Al-Aqsa Mosque needs every one of us. Every one of us.